Hello everybody, this is Hollywood Joe here again with another WWE DVD review, and this time I'm reviewing WWE Falls Count Anywhere. And I gotta tell you, this match, well actually, it's funny, I want to talk about this match real quick. The match you see featured on the back here was Cactus Jack versus Triple H. Little side story to this before I begin my review. I remember this night so well because Hunter Hearst Helmsley was feuding with Mick Foley when Mick Foley was Mankind, and the night that this happened, that match happened, Mick Foley had an interview. Mankind had an interview with himself as Dude Love and Cactus Jack, and all three characters appeared on the screen together, which had never been done before. And this was actually Cactus Jack's debut in WWE, and I always felt that Cactus Jack should have been in WWE a lot sooner, because that's who Mick Foley was. Mankind, don't get me wrong, was a great gimmick, was a great thing for Mick Foley, but Cactus Jack was Mick Foley, in my opinion. Anyways, WWE Falls Count Anywhere. Little inside joke. One of my friends thought this was the kind of like counteraction to WWE releasing ECW Unreleased Volume 1, because obviously ECW was hardcore, violent, brutal, everything else. So a lot of people jokingly have said that WWE Falls Count Anywhere was kind of to show the WWE fans, well, we were hardcore too, and we were violent too. But it's funny, as you go through this DVD, because it starts back in the early 80s, with like Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter. As you go through these matches, you can see that it got less violent as time went on. Like, I mean, there was still violence in WWE, like, 2004, 2006, 2007, but right around the 2008 mark is when, the chair shots weren't happening anymore. There wasn't any blood, there wasn't, stuff of that nature, and fortunately, the only, I'm going to see this here real quick, so I can show you what I'm talking about. Like, the last match on here was Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes from, last year, I believe, 2011, yes, and, come on, 2011, no blood, no violence, no nothing. So really, how violent could it be, But there's a lot of matches on here that were just simply phenomenal. Some of them, one that sticks out in my mind was the Chicago Street Fight. It was Ahmed Johnson and the Legion of Doom versus the Nation of Domination. That stood out to me. Let's see what else we got here. Let me look here. Taz versus Bam Bam Bigelow. Cactus Jack versus Triple H, which is the match right here. Test versus Shane McMahon. See, Mr. McMahon versus Ric Flair. Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, probably one of the best matches of all time was Shawn Michaels' return match against Triple H at SummerSlam 2002, and that was a great match. That was a unsanctioned WWE match, was what they called it. But obviously it took place. So, but anyways, like I said, ever since about 2000, the WWE's really toned down the violence. They've gone to the PG era and what have you. So you really see that in the final disc of this 3-disc set, how it kind of, the violence toned down. I like it though. I like physicality. I like people beating the crap out of each other. Like Shane Douglas once said, after he fought Terry Funk and Sabu in a hour time limit draw, it was a 3-way dance. He cut this promo with Joey Styles, and he said, "Wrestling as it's meant to be. Ass kicking, take no names, beat the hell out of who's ever in front of you." And to me, Shane Douglas hits that right on the head, because to me that's what pro wrestling should be about. You know, ass kicking, take no names, beat the hell out of who's in front of you. And obviously nowadays it's reverted into sports entertainment, and obviously you know, a lot of people think today's stuff is entertaining. I personally think, you know, hardcore matches, first blood matches, I think the hardcore stuff was entertaining from a certain point of view. But like I said, I think a DVD, I don't think it's on the level of ECW stuff by any imagination. But if you're a loyal WWE fan who only watched WWE their entire lives, yes, get this DVD, because I think you'll enjoy it. But if you are a all-around wrestling fan, you might not like it, because you might feel that it's insulting to the ECW DVDs that have come out in the past. But that's just my opinion. I enjoyed a lot of the matches on this DVD. Like I said, I'm an all-around wrestling fan who pretty much has appreciated every aspect of wrestling, has appreciated what the different wrestling companies have brought to the table in the past. So yes, I enjoyed the DVD, but like I said, if you're an ECW fan, you're not going to like it. If you're an ECW die-hard loyal fan, you are going to crap all over this DVD. And I'm being totally honest with you. Because like I said, it's funny that the ECW DVD got released first, then this DVD comes out a month later. I think, like I said, it was kind of a, you know, counter move to the ECW DVD coming out. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's just coincidence, I don't know. But from a wrestling standpoint, I do like the DVD. It really showed what WWE had back in the day, what WWE was about back in the 90s. So with that being said, this is another WWE DVD review. Like I said, Falls Count Anywhere. So my favorite match on here is still Cactus Jack versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. I'm glad they featured this match, because I've always been a huge fan of Cactus Jack long before the Mankind days in WWE. So with that being said, this is Hollywood Joe signing off from Hollywood's World of Sports. Don't forget to check out the site at hollywoodsworldofsports.com. Thank you and have a great day, guys.